Greetings everyone. We are Binary Brains. And today, we are delighted to present Asha Care, an offline first healthcare companion app designed to empower India's community health workers. Imagine a world where even the most remote villages are connected to efficient healthcare delivery. That's the vision behind Asha Care, a platform built to support Asha Care workers, ANMs, and PHC staff in their daily responsibilities, especially in areas with limited or no internet connectivity. When we open the app, we are welcomed by the language selection screen. Here, users can choose from multiple language options: English, Hindi, Marathi, Telugu, and Tamil, allowing each Asha worker to interact with the app in a language they are most comfortable with. Once a language is selected, the app automatically adapts to the preference. For this demonstration, let's continue with English and click on Continue button. We are then directed to the login screen, where users can securely sign in by entering their email and password. At the bottom, we've added options to sign up and also access an offline mode, specially designed for the users working in area with poor or no connectivity. Let's move ahead and explore the sign-up flow. The sign-up form begins by collecting basic personal information. On the next page, users are promoted to provide their email address and phone numbers. Moving forward, the form asks for professional information, where the user can select their role, whether they are an Asha worker, ANM, or PHC worker. For this demo, I'll select Asha worker. Next, the app asks for the details of the catchment area and supervisor ID. The supervisor ID is provided by the respective supervisors, while the catchment area can be as simple as a village name or a ward number. This information helps link each Asha worker to the current local health network. We then reach the account security section, where the user sets a new password. A strength indicator beside the password field provides instant feedback showing whether the password entered is strong or weak, encouraging user to create secure credentials for themselves. After setting the password, users are guided to the consent form, which includes the terms and conditions. They can go through the details and once ready, simply click I agree followed by create account to complete the registration. Once the account is successfully created, the app directs user to the account verification page. Here, it clearly indicates that the account verification is still pending. This is an important step. As an Asha worker, the account must be verified by their supervisor for ensuring the authenticity. The verification page allows user to check their status, which currently shows pending, meaning the verification is still required from the supervisor's end. Finally, the verification screen provides two clear options: check status and log out, allowing users to track their process or exit the app as needed. Once the verification is completed by the supervisor, we simply need to click on the Check Status button. The profile is then updated automatically, approving our account and granting us full access to the Asha dashboard. At first glance, we are greeted with a quick reminder, which informs us that we have one pending visit for the day. On the top, it shows our online status confirming that we are connected to the internet and all the data is successfully synced with the database. Towards the top right, we have the notification icon, which displays any pending or unread notifications. By accessing the notification page, users can review updates such as training sessions or scheduled visits. Unread notifications can be marked as read individually with a single tap or all at once using the quick action icon at the top. Next, the top of the dashboard, we have quick sidebar menu, allowing users to easily access all the features of the app. This provides smooth navigation and ensures that Asha workers can move between sections effortlessly. Below that, the Quick Analytics card displays full statistics, including the total number of patients, total visits, pending visits, and high-risk patients. These cards ensure immediate overview of their work progress and priorities. Then we have the primary action button for quick visit, full visit, and add patient, enabling field workers to perform essential actions right from the dashboard. Next comes the patient management section, where on the right side, we can view full information about the patient. Here, Asha workers can see households, patients assigned to them and the list under their catchment area. Filters such as overdue and high risk make it simple to identify patients who require urgent attention. In the Household tab, users can view all the details about the household, such as the head of the family, address, phone number, number of members, and their location. The app also specifies the household number, ward number, and specifies the supervisor ID, along with zone and village information. User can search by the village name, patient name, or ID and instantly view all the patients assigned by their supervisor within their catchment. On the right, we have the draft section, where users can access pending visits and continue updating them from where they are previously left off. Next, we have the reminders section, which lists all the active reminders for the ASHA workers, and if they hadn't granted notification permission yet, the app promotes them to do so in order to receive the latest patient updates and visit reminders. Following that is the campaign section, where all current and upcoming campaigns are displayed. For example, the immunization drive October campaign might be showing as ongoing, highlighting the patients who have received their doses or those who are still pending. Upcoming campaigns like the Diabetes Prevention and Control Initiative are also displayed to keep ASHA workers informed and ready. Next, we move to the sync queue, where the user can view the sync status of their data, whether it has been uploaded to the cloud database or pending synchronization. We also have the backup feature, allowing users to create or restore backups. The app automatically manages backups to prevent data loss, ensuring that important information is never lost even if something unexpected happens. Further down, there is a training, learning, and support section, where users can access all the training material, program modules, and learning resources in one place. Under the help and support section, user can browse through commonly asked questions or submit new queries. For instance, they can ask how to add a visit or how to use the app. We've also included a contact support option for the direct assistance. Additionally, users can filter questions using CHIP for faster navigation. At the bottom of the dashboard, user can view their due visit for the day, which displays the pending visits assigned to them that must be completed today. For example, the app currently displays 3 due visits scheduled for today, which must be completed before the day ends. Floating buttons on the screen such as Create Quick Visit and Add Patient allow instant access to the most important actions. For easy navigation, the app includes 4 tabs in the bottom navigation bar: Patients, Visits, and Profile. In the Profile section, users will first see their profile card displaying their role along with important statistics. Below that are all the essential links, including help, learning, modules, and the settings page. Inside settings, user can configure application preference such as language selection, sound setting, theme options, and backup and security settings. Additional details related to the app and its features are also available here. Currently, the app shows that we are offline as the internet connection has been intentionally disconnected for demonstration purpose. Even in this state, ASHA workers can still perform quick visits for the patients from the locally stored list. All collected data is saved securely on the device, and once the internet connection is restored, it automatically syncs to the cloud database with backup support, ensuring that no record is ever lost. Next, we have high-risk alerts and patient overview sections. When we open the patient tab, we can see all the patients who fall under the catchment area. Filter allows us to quickly identify patients who are at higher risk, pregnant, or have visit due, ensuring the ASHA workers can prioritize their daily task effectively. By clicking on the patient's name, we can view detailed information about them. From here, ASHA workers can also create a new visit record, making the process of recording field data quick and convenient. The app also supports media capture, enabling users to attach photos or videos to a visit record for richer documentation. For example, let's select a visit for Meera Devi and attach an image. First, the app requests permissions for camera, and then it asks whether the ASHA worker has obtained the patient's consent. After confirming by selecting Yes, I agree, we can either choose a picture from the gallery or capture one on the spot. Once attached, a message appears confirming that the image was successfully added, and similarly, we can do for the videos as well. The media files remain accessible for review, ensuring that every record is supported with. In the Visit tab, we can view both recent visits and detailed record of each. These details include the visit type, for instance, an ANC visit, along with the date, the patient name, their complaint, the medication provided, and any additional notes added by the worker. Other information such as whether a follow-up visit is required or is clearly shown. From this section, we can easily add either a quick visit or a full visit. We can also add a new patient by clicking on the Add Patient button. Here, we begin by entering the patient's full name, followed by the gender and the date of birth. Next, we provide the phone number for communication purposes. After that, we move on to the address-related information, where we must select the household to which the patient belongs. This ensures that the patient is properly linked within the correct catchment area and the household records. Next, we provide the medical information, including the ABHA ID, the blood group, and the risk level of the patient. Finally, we click on the Add Patient button. Now let's explore the quick visit flow. We start by selecting a patient, then enter their vital information, for instance, their weight, temperature, and blood pressure. We select the immunization provided and then add visit notes for the more context. There's also a convenient voice note button allowing ASHA worker to record voice observations instead of typing them manually. Once the data is entered, the app confirms and the data is taken and the visit was added successfully. Just like this, we can perform a full visit as well. Similar to the quick visit, we begin by adding the patient and their vitals followed by the complaints. For example, this patient may have symptoms of fever, cold and cough. Additional complaint can also be listed as needed. Next, we specify what immunization was provided and then add clinical notes and diagnosis and treatment advice. After entering the follow-up instructions, we can also mark the patient as high risk if required. Once patient consent is confirmed, we submit the full visit. This record is instantly reflected in the recent visit section where it can be retrieved as any time. Now, let's move on to A&M dashboard, also referred to as the facilitator or supervisor dashboard. To access this section, we first log in using the A&M credentials, the registered email and the password. At the top, it clearly displays that now we are in the supervisor dashboard. Just below that, we can see the analytics section which provides key performance insights. These analytics include statistics such as reviews, conflicts, number of verified ASHA workers, and the count of active ASHA workers under the supervisor's ID. Following the analytics, we have set of quick action buttons for easy management. One of these actions is pending account verification, where supervisors can review newly registered ASHA workers. Here we can see one account is currently pending verification. The supervisor has the option to either approve or reject the verification request. Upon clicking the approve, the system promotes for additional notes or remarks. After entering the notes and confirming approval, the worker's ID is successfully verified and granting them full access to the ASHA Care app. As you can see, the account has now been successfully approved. Now, when we open the approved section, we can clearly see that the ASHA worker's account has been verified and approved. At this point, there are 0 accounts pending for the approval. Now let's move on. Next, we have the sections for reviews, resolved conflicts, patient overview, and audit logs. Starting with the reviews. Currently, there are no reviewed accounts available. Moving ahead to the resolved conflict, we can see there are 2 conflicts both originating from ASHA visit records. In one case, a patient way was updated and the new value differed from one stored in the database. Here, the supervisor has 2 options, either to accept the ASHA provided value or retain the existing database value. Let's select the ASHA value for now. Once confirmed, the system displays a success message indicating that the conflict has been resolved. Conflict can be manually resolved by entering a new value directly currently, or one conflict remains pending, and the 2 have been resolved. The second conflict involved a phone number mismatch, which we can resolve later. Next, we have the patient overview section. Here, supervisors can view the details of all the patients within their catchment area. Filters are available to categorize patients based on their risk level, high, medium, or low, making it easier to identify those needing more attention. Following that, we have the audit logs, which maintain a transparent record of system activity. For instance, we can see when a household record was updated or when certain visits or campaign logs were recorded. Recent activities are also displayed here. Since there are none of the movement, this section appears to be blank. Next, we have the ASHA worker section, listing all the workers operating under the supervisor's guidance. Alongside, we have given the patient overview, reviews, conflicts, and audit logs, allowing the supervisor to monitor and manage everything from one place. Finally, the profile page. Now, let's move on to the PHC worker dashboard. To access this section, we begin by signing in with the PHC credentials, entering the registered email and password. After signing in, we arrive at the dashboard, which has a layout similar to A&M and supervisor dashboard. At the top, we see a quick overview displaying key statistics and quick action buttons. Here, we can also visit the trends represented in the graphical format, providing a visual summary of fields activity over time. The dashboard highlights the number of active ASHA workers currently on duty and also display high-risk patient alerts, enabling PHC staff to take timely action where it's most needed. Next, Next, we move to the patient overview section. Similar to the AIM dashboard, where we can view the complete patient details, from here, PHC workers can add a new visit, check visit histories, view all the visited related details such as visit date, patient name, medication provided, follow up dates. Patient can also be filtered based on the risk level, high, medium, or low. For example, the system may highlight high risk patients that require immediate attention. Following this, we have sections for analytics, high risk alerts, patient overview, reports, and audit logs, which together give a complete picture of ongoing health activities. The report section shows submission made by the ASHA worker. Currently, there are no reports available, but once uploaded, they can be reviewed here. PHC workers also have the ability to resolve conflicts similar to ANM supervisors. Finally, we arrive at the profile page where users can view their profile details and related settings. The PHP dashboard also allows user to export data which can be used to generate reports for submission to state health authorities. Thank you for your time and attention. With Asha Care, our goal is to empower the silent backbone of India's healthcare, the Asha workers and the PHC staff, with the technology that truly works for them. We believe that when digital innovation reaches even the most remote corners, healthcare becomes just not accessible but also truly inclusive. Thank you once again for giving us this opportunity to share our vision.